I think if they realize they're talking, they owe this to their officers, and they're talking about what will help them to have a plan. And I don't think it has to go past them, because just the chief deputy, and I think it ought to start with the chaplain, because you all have access to most, just the program you're putting here, and make that available for them. And hopefully they could listen to some of these things. And then I think it would be good. Most doctors are responsive to law enforcement and to wanting to help law enforcement. And if you would ask to be the program along with the law enforcement officers, both police and sheriff, that probably, well, I think that's paramount, and doctors are the worst people in the world to address this, because there are some that take very good care of themselves, but most doctors just burn the candle at both ends and don't do physical things. And some do. Of course, your physical activity is real important. Hopefully the police departments will have a good physical program with weightlifting and cardiovascular, and if the departments don't, I think it ought to be encouraged. I think there needs to be also seminars prior to retirement, because most people feel lost. They felt important. They're getting an input, and the non-working female spouses will tell you in a hurry, you get to go off to work and you do all this. Well, it seems awful hard. But I can see their point of view too. But when you get retired, you're back where they were, and you can feel lost. There's more deaths shortly after retirement than any time else. And I do think the stress of the job, my dad died after he got back from World War II. And he told me that no one from World War II talked about it very much. But on one occasion he told me, son, I never did figure I would ever get back. But he said, my one hope was that I would be one of the very lucky ones that their body got sent back home. And that was the extent of their hope, really. He, in hand-to-hand combat, he was a frontline colonel, and he killed Japanese in his tent while he was sleeping on 2 occasions. They were trying to bayonet him, but he survived, and I can understand. Of course, they didn't see an end to this war when they were in the middle of it. And when he came back, he finally died from, it's a combination of all the stresses when you go from one job to another. Even if it's a retirement, he went into a civilian job, which is a major change, and he just really kept an ulcer he got during the war, and finally it penetrated into his pancreas, and he died from complications not that long after he got back from the war. So it was similar to your dad's death. He died, he was 60 when he died. I think there does need to be a preparation for, you need to think of it, you need to start getting into some kind of hobbies, or a lot of time second professions. I've toyed with, do I want to write a book? Do I want to do this? Go back and play a musical instrument. But you need to find something to do. And right now I'm just catching up on surgeries and things I put off for all these years. And then I'll decide what to do from there. I've seen other people that are just happy as a bird when they retire, and others that die within 2 years. So not a good answer except preparation and faith. I think a God-anchored faith is the answer. I really do.
Thank you.
You bet.
Henry, thank you so much. I knew you'd be good.
No, I don't know about that.
This has been a tremendous.
God bless you.
Henry.
Sorry about your father.
You got a 62.
Oh, very close to the same age.
Henry, I need
Yeah,
you to
I better, I
jot
don't
your-
want to mess your
Oh, there you go.
thing up.
If you will, jot your mailing address down